Welcome to the next session on Advanced ANSYS Workbench tutorials. In this session, we will take up analysis of a 90-degree bend pipe. We are taking up the modal analysis of this pipe. We will start by double-clicking on modal module. Now, I'll be using 4 materials for this pipe. So, I'll first go to engineering data. The first material I'll choose from engineering data sources. Here I'll select general materials and I'll choose stainless steel from here. Then I'll unhighlight this option. Next I'll add 3 more materials for this pipe. The next material is galvanized steel. The first property to give is density. The value is 7850 kg per meter cube. The next property that I have to give is isotropic elasticity, in that Young's modulus. For galvanized steel, the value of Young's modulus is 200 gigapascal. So it is 200 E9 Pascal. Value of Poisson's ratio is 0.29. Then I'll add the third material, that is CPVC, chlorinated polyvinyl chloride. For this I'll give the property of density. The value is 1650 kg per meter cube. Also I'll give the value of isotropic elasticity, Young's modulus. The value is 3.1 gigapascal. So 3.1 E9. Value of Poisson's ratio is 0.386. Then I'll add the fourth material, that is HDPE, high density polyethylene. First I'll add density. Value is 995 kg per meter cube. Then I'll add isotropic elasticity. Young's modulus is 1.5 gigapascal, so E9, and Poisson's ratio is 0.45. So I've added 4 materials. I'll go to project and update project. Now I've already made the geometry, so I'll directly go to geometry and right click. I'll import the 90-degree bend pipe. I'll give you the model and also the link for how to create the geometry of this pipe. Next I'll go to model and double click on it. First I'll go to geometry, select solid. I'll change this material to stainless steel. Then I'll go to mesh. I'll change the default size to 0.01 meter and generate. Then I'll go to model. Here I'll right click and I'll insert fixed support. I'll choose face over here. Then I'll select this face of the pipe and then apply. In model, all we need to give is a boundary condition. Once this is done, I'll go to solution and right click and solve. Then I'll come to this point, right click, select all, right click, create mode shape results. Then I'll go to solution and solve once again, such that I can get all these results. When I go to the first deformation, the value is 2.1336 meter and the frequency is 508.25 Hertz. It's actually quite a high value. You can animate and check this result. You can also see where the value of deformation is more and where it is less. Red indicates high, this blue indicates low value. And there is a variation at the center. If you want, you can change this edges, no wireframe, such that you only get these colors. You can go to contour and select smooth contour such that the colors blend into each other. Then you can go to deformation 2. Again, animate and check the result. You will see a different animation than the first one. The deformation is 2.138 and the frequency is 548.78 Hz. Next, I'll go to deformation 3. You can animate and check the deformation. The highest value is 1.9348 meter and the frequency is 1362.7 Hz. Again, the frequency has further increased. Then I'll go for the fourth deformation. The deformation highest value is 3.077 meter and the frequency is 1501.7 Hz. Again, this value is quite high. Next, we'll go for deformation 5. Here the maximum deformation is 3.429 meter and the frequency you can read here is 1561.1. Here also you can see the value of frequency is given to the left corner. Animate and see how does it vibrate under this frequency. Then you'll go for deformation 6. Maximum deformation is 2.5 meter and the highest frequency is 1867.4 Hz. Now we have given 6 modes. From here you can go to analysis settings. You will see max modes to find is 6. If you want more max modes to find, you can change this here and increase these to as many number you want. I'll leave it to 6 itself. So once this is done, I want to analyze for the other materials as well. So I'll change stainless steel to galvanized steel and run the solution again. Now let's check the deformation. Highest value is 2.12 meters. Frequency is 512.75 Hz. It is close to the one that you have got by using stainless steel as the material. So you can animate and check this result. The animation pattern, if you see the second one, will not change. What would change with the change of material is the value of deformation and the frequency. So for the second one, deformation highest value is 2.12 meter and frequency is 554.75 Hz. For third deformation, the frequency is 1378.3 Hz and the maximum deformation is 1.95 meter. You can animate and check if it is the same way. It is. Next, we'll go for deformation 4. Here the highest deformation is 3.05 meter and the frequency is 1512.7 Hz. Then we'll go for deformation 5. Maximum value is 3.4 meter and the frequency is 1573.6 Hz. For the last one, the deformation is 2.47 meter and the frequency is 1892.7 Hz. If you observe these values, they are quite similar to the one that you have observed by using stainless steel. Now let's change this material to CPVC and see the results. So select CPVC and go for solve once again. You can see the total deformation. Highest value is 4.6. Now this is double than the one which you have got by using steel and the frequency is much lower first and the second case. Here the frequency is 141.29 Hz, which means at a lower value of frequency you are getting more deformation. Pattern will remain the same, so I am not showing you the pattern. I'll just show you the value of deformation and comparative values. You can see for the second one, maximum deformation is 4.62 meters and the frequency is 151.32 Hz. For the third deformation, frequency is 374.78 Hz and the deformation is 3.94 meter. For the fourth deformation, look at the value of deformation. It has become so high, 6.7 meters, really a lot of value. And the frequency is quite less, 420 hertz. For the fifth one, it is 436.28 hertz and deformation is again increasing to 7.46 meter. And for the last one, it has reduced, though the frequency is high, 509.47 hertz. The deformation is 5.57 meters. So deformation has reduced as compared to the fifth case, but you can see that it is quite high. 5 meters is a real long value. Next, we'll go for the last material. So go to solids and change the material to HDPE and solid. So the first deformation value is 5.92 meters. At the frequency, it is 128.23 hertz. It is lower than even CPVC now. And deformation is more. Deformation in the second case is 5.93 meters and the frequency is 136.33 hertz. For third one, it is 4.8 meters and frequency is 336 hertz. So you can see here these value of frequency. This is like 8 meters, quite high for a frequency of 384.5 hertz. Fifth one is further increased to 9.6 meters and this is 398 hertz. And this is 7.4 reduced in the fifth one, but at 454.7 hertz. So if you're using a HDPE pipe, you can see what is the modal frequency and what will be the deformation. In case the water reaches these kind of frequencies, it will give this kind of deformation which is really high. So you should avoid the water flowing through the pipe to reach this kind of a frequency. It should be lower such that your pipe does not go into a resonance of the two frequencies and create a deformation. It is better that you avoid such kind of frequency of the flow of water. Now that can be done by controlling the velocity and pressure accordingly, and this is important because the pipe has a bend over here. So you will see that this bend will get affected in most of the cases, be it any kind of analysis. So you should be very careful with the velocity of flow through the pipe. So with this, I end the session. I hope you have understood the modal analysis of a 90-degree bend pipe. If you have any doubts, please write to me in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for latest video updates. See you in the next session. Thank you.